All right, so we've been working on this the majority of the day today with the kids, and after we cut down that tree. But if you look, I have got all of my sheetrock in. That little box right there, it's called a niche or a niche, and that is for a medicine cabinet that's going in there. And that little blue box is the electrical for the light that's going to be added. I added all that today. Now, a couple quick things I want to show you this time is I have one little piece of drywall left. So I wanted to show you just a couple things about it. Of course, the light's behind me tonight. You'll notice one side is green. Yes, that's green. Okay? One side's green, and the other side is just like a brown paper. All right? When you're doing bathroom drywall, always pick the green. It's mold resistant. Okay? So regular drywall is usually white on one side and then the brown paper bag on the back side, but in this case, we want to use the green, and anytime that you're going to be using it, it's probably going to be 1/2 inch. All right? Sometimes they do 3/8 in the ceiling because it's a little bit lighter and you can move it better. But majority is going to be 1/2 inch. The other thing I wanted to point out to you is I initially wanted to use drywall screws that look like this. These are 2-inch fine thread drywall screws. There are two types of threads, fine thread and coarse thread. This is way too big of a screw to use for this type of job. So I went and I grabbed 1 1/4 coarse thread. So there's less threads. You can see the threads on there. There's less threads, and this will actually work really well for our little spot right there. You'll also notice there's some gaps in between the boards. Not a big deal. When we do our taping and mudding, that'll just get covered up and nobody will ever see it. And if we're any good at taping and mudding, well, you can't see me. If we're any good at taping and mudding, then we'll make it look really good. So anyways, anything else? I don't think so. The rest of it, it's pretty much the same thing we've been doing. I'm going to use my impact driver. Usually I'll use my power screwdriver, but it's all the way downstairs. And there's only a couple of screws. Space your screws, I don't know, 12 to 16 inches apart. Just try to support the board the best you can. Other than that, I just wanted to show you kind of what an almost finished drywall job looks like. So this came out pretty good, I must say. Pretty happy with it. And once we get everything mudded and taped and painted, you won't even be able to tell that between the old walls and the new walls. So just a couple of things, and I will make another one when we get onto the next stage of the project. Stay safe.